Alrighty. Just realized I probably don't need an Xbox. So today, whoa. Does that smell like alcohol? Oh. Okay. Now we're good to go. Sticky note out of my way. Problem with these is if you don't mix them right away, they clump. And then you're gonna get the clump to break up. It's not breaking up, so. If I make some more room in there, there we go. All right. So, I haven't done Sudoku in quite a while, so I may be pretty rusty. But I used to do these a lot, and I was actually watching a video that just randomly got recommended to me. Cracking the Cryptic. They did. Let me turn this down for me. This one is called the Dutch Miracle. And it's normal Sudoku. Okay, let me see if I can just reset the timer. Whatever, we're going to be starting around 10 minutes, so we'll just take 10 minutes off. So the rules. Normal Sudoku. So if you don't know what Sudoku is, you have a 9x9 box. I don't really know why I'm highlighting all this, but you have a 9x9 box, right? And each box has 9 3x3 boxes inside. Each one has the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Each line has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, going both ways. You cannot repeat a number within a line or a box. Okay? So that's what like normal Sudoku rules means. On top of that, along each positive diagonal. So I don't know exactly how this works. I didn't watch the video because I wanted to try this before, so I'll probably watch it, later tonight. But I think what that means is like if this is a 1, this can't be a 3. Oh, sorry, that's part 2. All the digits are different diagonally. So 1 through 9. Whoops. 1 through 9, which normally isn't in Sudoku. This also won't have any repeating numbers. However, because this does not have 9 numbers here, that'd be what, 8? 2, yeah. So 1 through 9 can't be repeated, but you also might not have that number there. Now the final rule is adjacent digits, so those touching at corners, must have a difference of at least 4. All right, so this being a 1, this has to be a 5. And also, because there's a 2 here, this can't be a 5. It has to be at least a 6. Wait a minute. Is that how you... That's how you start this? So think about it for a minute. If you have a 5, right? Just put 5 in. If I have 5... Let me move this down. How do I do this? That's good. If I do this regularly, I'm gonna end up having to get like a separate number pad. But anyways, if this is a 5, right? You would need something like this. Oh, because 4 less than 5 is 1, and 4 more than 5 is 1, which tells me that this has to be a 5, and this has to be a 9, because this cannot be a 5 here. And in order to not have the 1 on the opposite side of it, because 1 can't be repeated in this diagonal, 5 would have to be in the corner, thus making that a 9. That is a start. What's this? Oh, I can color. Okay. So why don't we make that like that? Just to make things stand out a little more. We'll go blue. And then we'll make that yellow. I think I used that. We'll go. Bam. Just to make the diagonals a little easier to see. I am running out of colors. Okay. So. Where do I go from here, though? So this has to be 3, 4, or 5. And it can't be a 5 because we have a 5 there. So that has to be a 3 or 4. It could be a 2. Could be a 2. And this has to be 6, 7, or 8. Okay, so let's work with the 2. That would have to be a 6, 7. This might be way too hard for me. Each positive diagonal, southwest to northeast, all the digits are different. adjacent digits, those touching at a corner, must have a difference of at least 4. Okay. So this we know can only be a 3 or a 4. Or, no, it could be a 1. And then this one can be anything. Which means these 4 have to be 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's think about this. We put a 6 here, right? This can't be a 6. Because if I put a 6 there, this would have to then be a 1 or a 2, and we can't do that because 1 and 2 is it. So just by that logic, I can get rid of the 6. So this has to be either a 7 or an 8. So let's think about it. If I put a 7 here... Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. If I put a 7 here... 9 and... So if I put a 7, this could be a 3. Which then this would have to be 8. Which means this would then have to be a 2. Which would then make this a 4. What am I missing? 6? This would have to be a 6. That doesn't work. Oh, interesting. So that's 5, that's 9. So this can't be a 7, so this has to be 8. Which then makes this 4? Because it couldn't be 3? Which then makes... That's still not right. That has to be 3. Okay. 7. Then 2. If that's an 8, this has to be a 3 or a 4. There's no way around it. 3 into 7 doesn't work. This has to be a 6. Oh. Hey, Ollie Wright, how's it going? Wow, this is blowing my mind. This is such a weird puzzle. I really should have just started with some normal ones to warm up because I have not done Sudoku in 6 months, I want to say. And I normally just do normal Sudoku. Can you make an I mean, sure. I just know that this has to be a 5, this has to be a 9. That's the only thing I'm sure of right now. And this has to be a 7 or an 8. Wait, no, it can be a... What am I doing? What am I doing? It can be a 6. Why was I... Wait, what was my logic that it couldn't be a 6? My logic was flawed. Let's do it with a 6. Four has to be surrounded. Yes, yes. That I do know. And actually, based on that, if this is a 6, this would probably have to be the 4. And that would be the 8. Should make that the 7. Should make that the 2. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so this would have to be the 6. This would have to be the 7. Okay. No, that doesn't work either. So that's not the 4. That's the 4. Wait. Wait, let me just redo this for a sec. I'm trying to work my way up. I need to work my way back. And I think that's what you were hinting at. So maybe let's just... Oops. Let's just start there. 4, 8, and then... This would have to then be the 2, right? This would be the 7. Is that not 5, 9? I guess it could be 5, 9 here, huh? No, this can't be 5 because the 2. So this has to be 6, 7, or 8. But the 3 and the 6 can't be next to each other. Let me do that at least just so it's easier to read. Hey, what's up, Rambo? Wait, the restriction doesn't affect the negative diagonals? Oh, so it only restricts this way? Not this way? Oh yeah, I used to do these all the time. But this is a weird one that I saw that I wanted to try. This isn't a normal Sudoku. You only get started with 2 and there's like additional rules like over here. Yeah. Oh, you know what? You're right. So then... Just clear all this and start over. All right, so let's try 5 and 9 there. Yeah, no, it does seem that way. No. Yes. You know what? Real quick. I do have the video open still. Let's pause the music real quick.
Page on YouTube, and we will firm it up then. But if we do it tomorrow night, it will be at 10. The next digit would have to be 5 or lower, 5, 4 or 3. It couldn't be 1 or 2 because 1 and 2 are in the box. And that, believe it or not, is everything. That is the complete set of rules necessary to yield is 3. It contains the fast must be so all those digits are different, and then all these digits would be different, all these digits would be different, etc. And secondly, adjacent digits, i.e. those touching at a corner, so these two for example, must have a difference of at least 4. So in this puzzle, therefore, this being a 1, this would have to be at least a 5. So
okay, yeah.
5, a 6.
That seems right. Okay, so if we try 1, 5, 9, and the 8 has to be surrounded, so that would have to be, or the 4 has to be surrounded by 8 and 9. That would have to be 9, 4, 8, which would make either that 7 or 6 or that 7 or 6. And in order to get to 6, I need to use the 3 up, so we'll go 3, 7, 2, 6. I can't see a thing wrong with it. You know what? I'm going to get rid of... Oops. That dark color is just hard to see through. We'll just leave this one white. Okay. I can't find a flaw with that. Okay, so I think we have a good starting point. Maybe. Maybe.
6, a 7, an 8, or a 9.
No, I want the music back. And yes, I use YouTube Music because it's part of Premium, and I already pay for Premium. I'm not going to pay for that and Spotify. I do prefer Spotify, but... Oh, that's what I'm smelling. Okay. I was smelling something weird and I didn't know what it was. All right. Now the only thing is, by only the diagonals affecting, that does make it a little bit harder to try to figure out. So this would have to be a 6, 7, 8, or 9. I feel like this is where I'm going to get stuck then. I might have to use a lot more annotations than I want to. I try to not put more than 2, max 3 in a box. But this feels like I might have to just to keep track of things. Well, based on the logic that 4 needs to be surrounded by 9 and 8, and 5 needs to be surrounded by 5 and 1, wouldn't that mean 2 needs to be surrounded by 6 and 7 in some way? I feel like based on how this is established, we're gonna see a repeating pattern. I could be totally wrong about that, but just by deductive reasoning, if these three are stuck together and these three are stuck together, wouldn't that automatically make these three stuck together? So this would be a 6 or a 7. Which would then mean this would have to be a 3 or a 1. Maybe? Does that logic make sense, or am I just confusing myself? And then it would be a 5 or an 8, but it can't be an 8, so is this a 5? Less than 9 digits along the lines. I don't think it matters. No, I think they're still forced to be 4 apart. Yeah, no, they're still under the obligation. It's just what's going to end up happening is you might get like a gap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they use the same constraint. So I think what would happen, like if this was only an 8 one, like the 1 or the 6 would get dropped off. You know what I mean? So you'd have like a 2 and a 1 on the ends instead of the 1 and the 6. I think that's all that would happen. I'm just going to see where this false premise, or potentially false premise, brings me. So then this would by default have to be a 9. Which would then make this a 4 and this an 8. So far, I can't see a reason why none of this can happen. It is a nice theory. Technically, it's a hypothesis, but... I don't know what to do. I don't want to rely on this to just... I'm going to leave what I have for now, but I want to actually use like Sudoku and see if it's going to end up backfiring before I go too far, if that makes sense. And the only number that we really have 2 of that I can effectively say for sure we have 2 is the number 2. So this plus that and that. Be 2. Now, can I say anything else? Again, ignoring this just for the moment. I can. I can't. Oh man, this hurts my brain. This really hurts my brain. Well, okay. I'm gonna clear these for the moment. Because I think that's just throwing me off looking at that. I'm trying to just think. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So we have this 9 and this 4, right? I thought I had something there for a moment. There's something here, and I'm not picking up on. Right, okay. So let's say... No, because the diagonal doesn't affect... I have something. I know it has to do with where the next diagonals will go. Oh, wait a minute. 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 6 has to be with 1 and 2. We established this. So where does 6 go? 6 can't be here, here, or here, or here. Because it can't have a 1 or a 2, or a 1 and a 2 attached to it. So this has to be a 6. Right? Does that make sense? Because then this is either a 1 or a 2. I think I did a thing. I think I did a thing. That makes sense. Okay, so now three, four. This is 4, this is 8. Right? Because that was the something you had? Yeah. I think that's the next logical step. And then this would have to be a 4 and this would have to be an 8, I think. Because or would it? Three is surrounded by 8 and 7. Well, you know what? Let's keep working up this. If this is a 1 or a 2, then this is either a 7 or a 5, which would then make this either a 9 or a 3, and it can't be a 3. So it'd have to be a 9. But again, that's all assuming that this pattern repeats, and I don't know if the pattern repeats. It makes 100% sense in my head that it would repeat, but I don't want to base my entire solving off of the fact that it might repeat until I know for sure that it repeats. Does that make sense? Oh wait, no, but that's not even going off of the repeating. That's just going off of... Yeah. Okay. Which would then make this a 4. And then... it would have to be an 8. But then this could be a 3 or a 2. No, it can't because there's a 2, so that's a 3. I think I did a thing. I don't know if it's right, but I think I did a thing. I mean, if you think a thing has been done too, I think we've done something here. And now, where do I proceed from here? Is the question. Do I then work my way up to 2? I mean, just by logic, this has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9. Yeah, no, the pattern does repeat. Look. 6, 1, 5, 9, 4, 8, 3. The pattern definitely repeats. And I'm honestly surprised that I even thought about that. But it wasn't in my head, really. I had these 3 paired as, together. But it wasn't until you pointed out that these 3 also need to be... or these ones also need to be paired together. Which by default, by pairing those together, this one has to be with it. So that makes another pair. Or another trio, and then that makes another trio. The question really is going to start getting into, when we get to these sections, like which three are they? But I feel like if we can get this row, we might be able to solve the whole puzzle based off of it. We might even be able to solve the whole puzzle based off of what's here now, but I don't think so. Like 9s, that still leaves 4 boxes. 3s leaves 4. I think everything's going to leave 4 based on this repeating pattern. That leaves 4 6s. Unfortunately, I don't have 3 of anything. Alright, so this is either 6 or 7. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? I don't know. I don't feel like I need to go that far with concentrating on the diagonals too much. But like I said, I think if I get this one diagonal filled in, I can just use normal Sudoku for the rest of this. I think. Alright, so that would make this a 1 or a 3. And I can't rule either of those out. So then after 1 or a 3, it would have to be either a 5 or an 8. And it can't be an 8. So then that would be a 5, which would then make that a 9. Which would then make that a 4. Make that the 8. So far, there's nothing wrong with that. I think I'm gonna roll with it. 8, 4, 9, 5. I know in Sudoku you don't typically just roll with it, but this isn't typical Sudoku. I can't see anything wrong with this logic. That's the thing that's killing me. So then we know that or that is a 1. And I'm probably solving this in one of the most ineffective ways. But that would be a 1. One of those two. 2. I have no restrictions on 2s. 3, 4, 5, 6. Just one restriction on 6. 7, I don't have restrictions, so I can't really do anything more with that. Oh, we have a number. We have a number. Our first Sudoku number. 9s eliminate all these, plus this one. So this has to be a 9. Okay. Now the thing is, after I got this 9, does that mean I have to go through diagonals again, or can I just keep looking for numbers? Either that or that is a 4. I can't do anything with 1. 5. 6, 9. I just know that's not a 9. Okay, so that's all I can do for that. Let's go back down to here. Can't do anything with 3. I don't think I'm going to be able to eliminate anything here either. 3, 4, 7, and 8. Oh, wait, but we have more information. 9 has to be surrounded by a 5 or a 4, and it can't be a 5 because there's a 5 in this box, so this is a 4. Right? Which then means that and that are 4s. Or one of those two is a 4. I need 3, 7, 8. I can't restrict. I have no more restrictions. Okay. Well, then by default, this has to be an 8. I'm just gonna say this, and if this makes me lose, I'm sorry. But I think the only way to solve this is to recognize that there is a pattern. Because without the pattern, I wouldn't have gotten most of these numbers. But yet nothing is conflicting with anything yet. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna say that means I can continue with the pattern, because now I need a 3, and 3 fits perfectly. And then 7 fits perfectly here, and 2 fits perfectly here. And now, based off of that, I know that either this or this is a 2. I can go one further with this. This could be a 3, 4, 7, or an 8. I have the 4 there, which means this would have to be a 9 or an 8. 9 doesn't fit, so we'd have to go based off of the 8. Which would make this a 3, then change this to a 7, and then that's a 2, that's a 6, that's a 1, and that's a 5, and there is not a single conflict along that entire row. So we go by that. That's a 1. Oops, that's a 1, which would make that a 4, which would make this a 9. This becomes a 6. This is a 2. This is a 7, 3, 8, and 4, which scrubs that of being a 4. This can no longer be a 2, which means this is a 2, which now deletes that and that. Ah. And then I need a 3 and a 7. This has to be the 7. This has to be the 3. And now no, sorry, I did that backwards. That has to be the 7. That has to be the 3. And now I think we're cooking with fire. Because without even thinking about these 3, we just paired the 7, 2, 3. Which only confirms that there is indeed a pattern. So now we know that's a 1. So then that's a 6, which would then make this a 5. This is a 2 because it sees this 2 up here. So now we need a 6 and a 7. So that would be 7. That would be 6. And then we go to these 3. What do we need? We need a 1, 5, and 9. That can't... Oh, these can't be 5, so that's a 5. This can't be a 1, so that's a 1, so that's a 9. I'm not seeing it. I mean... Yeah, it shows conflicts if there is a conflict, so there's no conflicts. 1, 2. So I need a 3 in one of these two. And I need a 6. That's a 3. That's a 6 because this sees that. Beautiful. I need 2, 7, 8. 2, 7, 8. This can't be a 2. This can't be an 8. This can't be a 7. Oh, there's a kitty cat outside. Run, kitty. It's starting to rain. Okay. So now here we have 1, 2, 3. I need 4, 7, 9. So this could be a 4 or a 7. This could be a... Oh, this is a 9. A 4, 7, 9. This could be a 4 or a 7. Okay. So that's a 4, 7 pair. So now this has to be 3, 5, 8. 5 and 8, right? But this sees... Well, that tells you right there. So we have 8, 5, and 3. And now I need a 1, 2, and 8. I don't think I can narrow that down anymore. Oh, okay, but this is so this is seen by that one. This is seen by that one. Across here is seen by that one. Across here is seen by that one. This by default is a 1. So now let's finish this row. Or this column, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 4 and we need 6. That's the 4. That's the 6. You would think at this point I could just solve... Oh, well. This is a 1. Because there's no 1. I need a 2. And I need 5. And that's a 9. Because of the diagonal rule. 6. So this is 7 or 8. So that means that's a 7. That's an 8. And we filled in a 1 over here, which means this is a 2. This is an 8. This is a 1, which then makes this a 7. This a 2. This an 8. Oh, what did I forget here? 6? Nope. 30. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need a 5 and a 9 here. 5, 9. It's either a that could be a 4. That can't be a 3. That can't be a 3. That's a 3. 6, it can't be there, and it can't be there. So that's the 6, which means that's the 4, and that's the 7. Start. Oh, wait. I didn't finish that. Oh, okay. I did it. Holy shit. I did not think I was smart enough to do that. I'm going to be honest. I did not think I was smart enough. Ooh. Okay. An hour feels like a little bit long. Oh, we have to take 10 minutes off, right? So 50 minutes feels like I took a little too long with that. But... Well, actually, let's see how long it took the expert. So I used to watch this guy like years ago, not years ago, but like a couple years back. I briefly watched him. If you want to know the YouTube channel, it's Cracking the Cryptic. Let's see. Well, this video is only 30 minutes long, so he did it in about half the time, I'd say. But considering, I feel pretty good about that. Only less than 10,000 people have solved this too. Okay. Now, can I do more? Take the CTC time and double it. I mean, if I do that, I did a pretty good job then. Actually, I exactly did it, because if his video was 31 minutes and you take out the explanation at the beginning, it's probably about 5-6 minutes. Let's say it took him 25 minutes, it took me 50. I did pretty good. So you know Cracking the Crypt. I don't even understand what half of this stuff is. I mean, should I just do a classic one? Oh, it just goes to the video. Then I click the puzzle. Guess that works. Oh, this is a totally different setup. Okay, well, if we're gonna do that, I may as well just do the times one, which I do already have ready. So let me just turn that off. And real quick, that and do that. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go hard. Just get it lined up a bit so you can see the timer. Or not. Whatever. We don't need a timer. All right. So now the only... Oh, wait. I can still use my shortcut. Okay, cool. For notes. That's all I care about. Can I highlight multiple... Oh, you can just click on... I don't know if I like that or not. Whoa. Don't want that. So, where do we begin on this one? Seems like we have a lot of 9s. Well, I guess that's not too bad. Clicking. So that would be a 9 or a 9 there. I guess that doesn't really narrow down too much. We have 7s. Oh, that's a 7. That can't be an 8, so... Oh, no, that's an 8. That's an 8. It sees this 8, and... sees this 8. Okay. Does that give me anything? I need 3, 2, 1. That's a 2. So this is a pair of 3, 1. And can I... Oh, I can move with this too. Okay, beautiful. So we know this is 3 and 1. Means one of these three has to be a 3, but we can't do anything with that yet. Those two has to be a 3. Excuse me. Good thing I have auto checking off, so I know that I don't know if that's right or not. That's a 2. Oops. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. Okay. Because we see a 2 in this column, we see a 2 in this column, and we see a 2 in this row, and in this row, so it has to go there. Does that open anything? Don't think so. That's either a 2. That's a 2. Actually, that does tell me something right there. If those are the only possibilities for 2s, let me just make sure. Yep, neither one of these can. This has to be a 2 by default. Which then, if we go down here, means this is a 2. Can I highlight multiple? Yet. That's frustrating. That last one. See if we can't narrow down a bit more. We can on the box that I literally have my mouse on. That's a 6. I can see a digit in box 1 was at the 6. Because if so, I should have seen that way sooner. I don't mind like saying something like I can see a digit somewhere. But I don't want to be like given the answers either. Does that make sense? No, I mean, obviously, if I'm struggling and I say, hey, you see something, like, boom, go for it. I'm someone who definitely does hate spoilers. But saying something like, I can see a digit somewhere, like, that doesn't really give it away, especially because I'm not, like, looking at chat every second, so I'm usually, once I get a number, then I look over. Mainly just to avoid spoilers. Okay. So we need a 1, a 2, and a 5. I guess I'll just mark the 1, 2. Why not? I feel like I'm focusing here too much. Just this section here. Because there's the 2 here and I just want to get it done. But trying to push that isn't going to work either. 3, let's see. I haven't looked at 7s. Let's do 7s. That would be a 7. That would be a 7. Okay, 7s don't really help too much. 7, 7. One, I can't narrow too much. 2, 4, can I? I can with 9. Pencil marks with this is actually a lot easier. Doing the number thing because I can't highlight multiple spots. so we have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I can't narrow down. And I can't narrow down. Okay. That last one totally scrambled my brain. Totally scrambled it. No, let's continue down here. 9, 8 would go one of these 3. 5. 5 is either there or there. 4. 3, 2. 1. Wait a minute. I need... Okay, I didn't put the ones, right? Because I haven't narrowed down ones yet. So 1. I think that's what I need to do, is I need to get to a point where I can narrow down to a 1. Somewhere. And that should open things up. So let's go back to this. 9, 5. I spotted another digit. I like that. 5. I just got distracted by 3 for some reason. 5 can go anywhere. 4. Four can only go here. And 1 can only go... I don't like doing it when there's 3 in a box. I like going with 2 or 1. But I just want to see something. 1, 4, 9, and 5. 5 can go anywhere. But this can't be a 9. So if I can rule out this being a 5... This is so messy here. I don't like this. So what I'm going to do is absolutely nothing and leave it and just let it be a mess. So you've spotted another digit, which means I'm not seeing something. That, so, I keep forgetting I can do this. 7 or 7. 9 eliminates just that. 6 eliminates just those 2. 5 though. 5 is actually eliminated down to just 3 boxes. These can't be 3 or a 1. So one's eliminated there, one's eliminated there, so that's a 1. 3 is eliminated there, there. So one of these 3 is there. So for a second anyway, I'm gonna put those. 1. 2, 4. I'm gonna delete these in a second, I think, but I just want to see something. 6 is the other. Can't go there. So that doesn't give me anything. Okay. It's too messy. I just want to clear that up. All right. Oh, wait. No. Am I stuck? Oh, that's the digit, isn't it? Ah, feels silly. And then that's a 7. Then makes either that or that a 7. I can't believe it took me that long to find that. Sorry if that was loud. I should have muted. All right, so we have 9, 8, 7. Where's the 6? 6, 6. Oh, okay. Either that or that's a 6. 5 is either here or here. 4. And 1. No way to narrow down ones. That could be a 6. So we know 6 is there. So that eliminates boom, boom, boom. So either that's a 6 or that's a 6. Okay. Five. 5 and 9. Doesn't really narrow things down much either. Oh boy, this is a rough one. I mean, that's what you get for doing the New York Times hard puzzle, I guess, right? It's kind of the point of it. So this is 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 5. I think I need to start using that. The fact that I can narrow down. Like, where can 3 go on this one? Not 3. 4 maybe? 4. 5 might actually. Yeah. Because either that's a 5 or that's a 5. And 9. 9 would have to go either here or there. So I need 5, 9, 3, and 4. Let's see something of interest. So can I actually. I'm trying to figure out how it's interesting. I feel like I gotta do something like, I know these are a pair, 1-3 pair. So I know there's no 1-3 through the rest of this. So I need 4, 5, 6, and 7. 5 can't go there, but it can go there, there, there. 4 can't go there, but it can go there, there. So that's a 4, right? No, because that could be a 5 too. You can see another hidden pair. It's a hidden pair. I'm at the point, I'm just gonna have to go from box to box and just figure out which each thing could be and see. Let's take this for instance. We have 1 and 2. You know that can't be 3, but we can't really rule out any of these. 4. Looking at box 7. Yeah, that's where I've been looking too, but let me do it over here. 9. We know 9 can only be in one of these two. 8. Oh, yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4. Can't go there. 3, 2. I'm not seeing the pair. Is it the 8-9? The 8-9. Oh, because how does that... All that would do is roll out that being a 1. And that being a 2. Oh, well. This is just a 4, isn't it? No, because 1 can go. It is the 8 and 9? What am I missing? Oh! I see, because this can't, because I know this is an 8-9 pair, this can no longer be a 2, which means this is a 2. Wait, can I undo that? don't think it matters if I do. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that without you saying it. That was just a brain fart on my end. I was like, that's why I don't like annotating as much as I am right now. And I'm gonna stop because I think all it's doing is confusing. Alright, so now that we have the 2 there, this can no longer be a 2. Which means this would have to be a 2. I don't think that really helps anything else, but at least now I have the 2s. The 2s are done, right? Can't double click. Yeah, oh yeah, 2s are done. Okay. 4, 6, 5, 6, 4, 5. But 1 can go everywhere. Ah. No. I already did that. I was thinking the 6s. Yeah, I used to have a real problem with pencil marking way too much, and then it would cause me to make errors. So I'm really trying to, like, stay away from that. I mean, sometimes you just need to. So this could be a 5, that could be a 5. I feel like if I can get 1 number in here, it's going to open up the entire puzzle. Okay, well, 1, 5, 1, 5. That doesn't help. Never mind. Well, actually, we know there's a 4 up here. Now this 4 blocks that. That 4 throws it off. Let's see. One can go anywhere. 3, 4. 5. Just that can't be a 9. Okay. What I really need to do is get a 1 somewhere. I think if I could find a 1, that would really open it up. Fortunately, I only have 1, 1. So that doesn't help me too much right at the moment. So what can I do with 5s? My eyes are hurting. Give me 1 sec to make myself a little less smart while I let my eyes rest. Okay. Yeah, I need a moment. My eyes are like starting to go blurry. This is the longest I've stared at a computer screen in a while, so since I haven't been streaming. I'm gonna be honest, I really actually am enjoying doing Sudokus again. Don't know why I stopped, to be quite honest. Alright, so you see a number. Like, just straight up see a number. Four, 5, or 6 would be great. Is that the only... Oh, no, we have 2 5s. I'm just not seeing anything I can narrow down. You straight up see a number. Something's telling me this is a 1, but I have no reasoning to believe that, because this or this could also be a 1. But for some reason, this just really feels like a 1. Three. Eliminate shit with 3s. Spotted it by following my pencil marks, really? Oh, wait a minute, there's a 4-5 pair. Ah, so then by default, this would be a 7, right? Which would make that a 6? Is that what you saw? We have a 1-3 pair there and a 1-5 pair, or 4-5 pair there. That wasn't what you were looking at? Am I wrong in saying this is a 7? Oh, actually, they're technically not a 4-5 pair. Because this could also be a 6. This one could not, though. That wasn't what you were looking at. That is a 7, though, right? Either way. I don't think I can safely say that. Oh, so what were you seeing that I'm not? What were you seeing? Just based off of pencil marks, too. Trying to see if there were different settings, just to see something. Oh, wait a minute. I need a 3. Oh! No, because there's a 5 there. I was going to say we have the 2 5s here, so I could roll out that 5, but there's a 5 there. One? Yeah. That is there, isn't it? And I just completely overlooked it. Yeah. I don't know if that actually helps me at all. It does. Yeah, I felt well. The one I was doing before this was more than just a Sudoku. It was a wild one. But I had fun with it, so I wanted to do more. That has to be a 5. Okay. That's not a 5. That's not a 5. What do I need? I need 1, 6, and 9. One could be anywhere. Okay. Okay. Yeah, don't tell me things, but also 5 is right there. Where was I going with this? Oh, that could be a 1. This is... One of these two is a 5. I'm jumping around too much. Let me... Need that. Oh, man. If my brain is this fried after less than 2 hours of this, I need to get my mental stamina back up. Okay. Doesn't give me a ton, except it gets rid of that, which means that would be a 1. That would be a... That would be a 4. That would be a 5. I don't even know what brainage is. It's not a 1 or a 4. I don't know why I still have those. The other one's missing. 5? Nope, there's a mistake somewhere. Yeah. Which 5 did I just put? It doesn't matter. This is not right. Seven doesn't look right, but that's... Oh, the 4 in box 7. That's... That's because that was supposed to be a 5, not a 4. I misclicked. Yep. Which means that's the 4. Okay. I have dyscalculia too, so in my head I knew these two had to be 4 and 5, but I just flipped them. I don't know why I do it constantly in these. Okay, so it's not actually wrong, it was just that one thing I flipped. Okay. Which means then this is a 6 and this is a 1. Which means this is a 9 and this is a 6. Which leaves 3. And we have a box done. We have 2 boxes done because this is 8 and that's a 9. And somehow I still can't resolve this 1 and 3. Oh, wow. That's kind of funny, actually. Well, that's a 1. That's an 8. Oh, no, it's not an 8. It's not a 1 then. What's wrong here?
Surprise, motherfucker.
And the problem is, how do you find out where you fucked up? You think the 6 is wrong? What else could it be, though? Except the 6 is one I started with. That's a given. A different color. Ah. That's what happened. Oh, you said row 7, not box 7. Sorry. Yeah, you were right. You were right. Okay. Now we should be good to go. So what do I need? 3. That's 8. No, that's not it. It's still wrong. There's still something not right. Oh, that's just not a 6. Why did I have it as a 6? Oh, because... Oh, yeah, no. You know what the problem is? It's what I said earlier. I put too many pencil marks, and I got confused as to what I was marking. So on this other one, if I can go back real quick to what I was doing before... By the way, Kill, this is what I was doing before. If I can reset it. This is all you get to start with. There's a 1 and a 2. Oh, you can't even see it. What did I just do? Not what I meant to do. What I meant to do is turn this off real quick. There we go. Alright. And then if I turn this back on. So this is what I started with, right? You only get a 1 and a 2. But then you have these 2 additional rules. Every diagonal going from bottom left to top right. Each number had to be a difference of 4 or more. So like this is a 1, so this had to be a 5 and a 9, right? Now, my first argument was 5 could also be up here and this could be a 9, but just trust me, this was the right solution. And that's basically all you have to go off of to do the whole puzzle. That's why this one was so fun. But what's interesting on this one is you have different annotations, right? So I can do a 6 there, but I can also do a 6 there. So what I typically do when I use stuff like that has the double annotations or pencil marks, whatever you want to call them, is I'll use the corner one for like an inbox. You know, so like 6 and 6. One of these two could be I'm just making this up. And then like if it's across a line, I would then go 6 and 6. See what I mean? So at least you have different ways of annotating what's what. With this other one over here, I don't have the same options. So that's why it's a little bit harder to annotate the way that I'm trying to. All right, so now we have an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's missing? The 6. And then we need 3, and we need 4. And I can't resolve that. But that's fine. Oh, why'd I put 7? And 1 and 3 here still can't be resolved. Yes, it can. That's a 1. That's a 1, which means 3. Now up here we need 3 and we need 4. That's a 1. That's not a 1. Now we have a 5-9 pair. Either that or that's a 1. That would be the other 5. No, can't be the other. That can't be a 5. So that's a 9. Okay. Which means this is 5. No. Oh, just stop being stupid, B-Doms. Stop being stupid. I'm trying to think too much about too many different spots. I need to just focus. Because that was very obvious just by what's down here. And instead of doing that, I'm following old annotations that could have had nothing to do with this box. It could have had to do with this row. And I'm getting so confused over the pencil marks. It's driving me insane. You, like... No, I can't. I wanted to see if I could load these into that solver. I could buy the thing on Steam and do it that way, which I might end up doing. Because their UI is just so good. I wouldn't be getting as confused. See, when I do these with like an actual book and a pencil, I'll use a pencil and a pen. I'll use pencil to like just jot random stuff down, and then I'll use a pen once I know it's either this or this. So I keep them separate. Okay. This is not a 9. We need a 1 and a 4, so that's a 1. That's a 4. Six, 7, 7, 9. Let's go over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 6, 5, 5, and then 4 could be anything. Then up here, I need 7. I need an 8. That's an 8. And I need 3. Seven. That's not a 7. That automatically, that doesn't make it a 5. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? This is a 1. Three or a 3. There's no 4 here. 5, 6. That could be a 6. And 9. That's not a 9. Okay. 3. Can't be there. This could also be a... Nope, that can't be a 3. That can't be a 7, and that can't be a 7. So this is the 7. This is the 5. This is the 9. It's not going as well as it should be going. I've taken way too much time on this. This should have taken me like 20 minutes tops. And I'm just very rusty. I haven't done these in so long. Which means that's a 3, that's a 6, that's a 4, that's a 7. That's a 4, that's a 3. That's a 4, that's a 5, and that's a 6. That's a 6. That's a... Holy shit. Oh. I didn't mean to leave Sudoku, but you know what? Let's do a quick Wordle. Why not? Okay. I don't know why I put the I in the same spot. That was stupid. They gave me nothing. Except that either that or that's a P. Why did I do this when my brain is in numbers mode? Someone explain that to me. Wow. My day was alright. I watched my Yankees lose in extra innings, and that was about it. Now I'm here. Very quiet day. Very, very quiet day. Oh, I changed the back wiper on my mom's car. That was fun. Took all of about 45 seconds. Just took a second to think. Just took a second to think. All right. Let's go back to... Oh, I go back to the games. All right. We have a new one. Hey, we actually have 5s for once. In fact, this is a 5 right here. That, or that's a 5. I'm going to do this one smart. No more than 2 annotations per box. That's a 5. That's a 5, which means that's not a 5. Which 5 are we missing? We're missing this 5. Bam, 5s are already done. Let's go. That is a good start. I do see a lot of 4s. That's a 4. That's a 4. That's a 4, which means this has to be a 4. Because these two block that out, and this blocks that out. So yeah, cool. This is either a 2 or a 2. Can't do anything with 7s here. 8. No, and 9. Unfortunately, no. Okay. However, this or that's a 9. Which doesn't exactly help me, but it doesn't hurt me. I got off to a really quick start. Oh, that's a 6. Can I do anything more with 6s right now? Doesn't really appear so. However, now we're only 3 away in here. So what I need is a 2, 2, 7, or 8. That's an 8. That's a 7. That's a 2. 1, 3, and 9. Unfortunately, I can't resolve any of that. But that was huge progress in only 3 minutes. We haven't even hit the 3-minute mark yet. All right. This has to be a 3 by default. Three there. And then 4, no. 6. Can't really do much with 6 yet. No 7s at all, really. 8? Oh, 9. All right, I'm done with that. Let's see over here. 1 can be anywhere. 2 can be anywhere but there. 6 just can't be there. I have no 9. Wow. Thing I know is this is either a 3 or a 9. Wait a minute. No, this can't be a 3. So this is a 9. Means this is a 1-3 pair. Now that actually helps me. Because then that means this is only a 3. Now let me just verify. Everything's good. So I'm not being stupid. It just felt too good to be true, you know? Okay, I didn't actually put a 9. Yeah. Which means now either that or that's a 9. That or that's a 6. really narrowed 2 down too much, or 1. But that was progress. Narrow down 2s at all. I can't. Put 7. I can't do anything with 7 still. 8. What about up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 7, 8, 9. Can't narrow any of that down either. All 3 of those. Oh, wait. This can't be a 9, so this is a 7 or an 8. Which means... I think I can safely do that. I don't think that's really going to throw me off at all. So if I know this is a 7, 8. This is a 7, 8. This is the only other place a 9 could be. 2, 7, 8, 9. That could be a 7, so I can't go there just yet. Could also be an 8. And now I'm putting too many annotations. But that's fine. That's fine. We're just going to roll with it. I slowed down so fast. Let's focus more on this box. Or not. I'm getting nothing from it. Done with 5s. Seven can go. 6, 3, 5, 4, 3. 3 can't be there. 3 can't be there. So 3, 2 has 0 restrictions, and 1 just can't be across there. So what am I missing? Only those 2 can be a 3. Six. These all could be 6s except for that. 7. Oh, one of these 3 is a 7. Doesn't really help much, but 8, 9. There's something that can break here, and I'm just not seeing it yet. Started out like a firecracker and I've just fizzled so quickly. Oh. I don't know. Oh, that's an 8. That's an 8. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. And that opens up quite a bit. And by quite a bit, I mean absolutely nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4 can go anywhere. 5, 6 is mildly restricted to just these two. 7 I can't do anything with. 8, 9. Finding that 8 did literally nothing for me. One, two, okay, 4 or this 7 situation is no bueno. Can't even find where to put that. Should we focusing on 9? No. Yes. No. Let's go back to this. Now 6, 9. So I need 1, 2. I'm gonna have to start annotating more. So we got 2, we got 1, can literally be anywhere. There's got to be a pair that I just haven't put together yet. Or like 2 4s here, so it eliminates stuff, but like I already have the 4s. Actually, wait. 4, 4. This has to be a 7, 8, or a 9. Those 3 can't be an 8. That one can't be a 7. There's no restrictions on 9 yet. Okay, let's look here. We have 1. 3 can only go in those. So that's a 2, 3 pair right there. Which means that's a 7, 8 pair. Does that do anything for me, though? Because that or that could still be 9. Close here. Close. That has to be the 2. Right? It's not the 2. Oh, my brain is rattled so much. I'm so close. And I'm just not seeing it. Maybe if I go across this line. 1, 2. That can't be a 2. That can be a 2. That can be a 6. Doesn't help. Why is there a 3 there? That's ruled out. That's ruled out. This and this aren't. So why'd I put the 3 there? Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might be able to do something here. I need 2, 3, 4, 6 going up this way. Right? That can't be a 4. That can be a 4. That can't be a 4. That can't be a 4. That can be a 4. 6. That can't be. This could be. This could be. Then 2, 2, 3, 3. Two, 3. I think I'm just gonna have to map every single possibility. Hey, what's up, Lube? Because at this point, I'm not making any progress. Right? You got me focusing. My brain just is not functioning anymore. I did a really wacky one before this, and it just totally broke my brain. And now I can't think. I think I am gonna end up buying the Sudoku pad. Okay, I know one of these two is a 4. One of those has to be 7, 8, 9. What about 1 and 2? That can't be a 1. That can't be 1. So one of these 3 has to be a 1. I guess I can't take that 2 because that's technically not a 7-8 pair. It's just 2 possibilities. It's not either or, because the 7 or the 8 could be there or there as well. What this is telling me, most likely, is that this is 9, this is 2. Oh wait, this can't... Technically, it could be 7, 8 because... No, it can't. I can't be both. It could be either or, though. So I could have, like, 7, 8, 9. Oh, boy. Yeah, I've taken the 2 minutes. It didn't help. My brain's just fried. I know, and my annotations are all over the place, and I hate it. But this is one of those puzzles that it's just not coming together. I'm actually considering getting rid of all my annotations and just starting again. Like, this is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. That. I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We need 3, 8, 9. 1 and 2. Okay. I really feel like this is 9, this is 2. I don't even know where to go. Can I just delete a whole box? Okay. I'm gonna get rid of any of the sloppy looking annotations that just aren't helping. I don't know if that helps at all. Except sort of. Wait a minute, I can get rid of this too. Because this is a 2-3 pair, that's a 2-3 pair, so that is a 7-8 pair. Well, it's still not technically a 7-8 pair because that could also be... That can't be 9. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. It can't be a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a 7-8 pair. Which means that can't be a 7 or an 8, so that would be the 9. That would be the 2. No? Oh, because that's not a 2-3 pair. I'm stupid. Well, then what else could this be? Oh, so then this would be the 7? That would be the 2. That would be the 8. That would be a 7. Okay. I kind of fucked that up a bit there. I'm not gonna lie. That wasn't a good get there, but... Also, no, that's not a 2 anymore. What do I need? 7? So this is a 3-7 pair. I need 2 and 3, which I can't narrow down. Can't do 4 yet. 7. That's not 7, so that's either 7 or 7. Anything with 9. Let's go over here. 1, no. 2 can't be there, so that's a 2 or a 2. 3, 4. That we already have that. Why am I looking? 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't be those two. Can't be that one. So we have an 8 or an 8 there, and then 9. But this gives me something. No, it doesn't, because I have an 8 there. Shit. Okay, so that makes me think of going to this row now. This could be a 1 or a 1. 2. That could not be a 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That can't be an 8. That can't be an 8. A 9. That can't be a 9. That can't be a 9. That can't be a 9. That's a 9. Which means that's 8. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 4. Okay. Now we're rolling a little bit. So this is either a 1 or a 6 down here. And 7, 4 up here. Which helps me 0, but that's fine. This can no longer be a 1. 6. This can no longer be a 2. So if this can't be a 1 and it can't be an 8, so that's a 2. That's a 1. That's an 8. Here we go. Okay. That's a 6. That's a 9. That's a 9. That's a 2. Which means that's a 9, which means that's an 8. Wait, no. Wait, why did I have the 8 still there? That's a 3. 7, and I need 6. Wow. Okay. So that's 7, 6, 7, 6. What's the other one I need here? 1. Something's wrong. See, this is why I can't mark more than 2, because I think I marked everything. That's actually a 1, not a 3. It should be a 1, 3. And all right, it would have been 1, 3, 1, 3, and then that 1. Okay. Yeah. So that's a 3. No. That's a 3. That's a 1. Yeah. Which means then that is a 7. That is a 3. That is a 6. That is a 7. This has been such a scuffed run. So bad. All right. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4. 5, 6, 7. So I need 2 and 8. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's an 8. What do I do? I need a 1 up here. 2, 3. 1, 4, and 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 6. Actually, that is a 2. That's a 3. Which makes that a 6. Which means that's a 4. That makes that a 4, which in turn makes that a 4, which makes that a 7. So that's 1, 4, 6. That's 1, 4, 6. It's not 4 anymore though. I need 7. Is the last one. So 7 can't be there or there, so that's a 7. Because it can't be a 3 either. That's a 1, 6. That's a 1, 6. So that means that's a 3. That's a 1. That's a 3. Which then this a 1, that a 6, that a... My annotations are so bad. That's a 9. That's a 1. It's not a 1. What are my annotations here? No, something's still wrong. That's a 6. That's a 9. Did I do that again? This has been so bad. I swear I'm usually better at these. That was bad. But this is my first day back in a while, so I'm gonna wrap up here. I guess I'm gonna have to do these more often to keep my brain up or something. That was rough. That was rough, but I'm gonna wrap up. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back tomorrow.